the way of the Shaman. They called her the breaker of fever dreams. In the village, huddled below the mist-shrouded mountains, a sickness had taken root. Not one of the body, but of the spirit. A great melancholy, a waking sleep that stole the light from children's eyes and the song from their elders' throats. They had sent for her. She did not walk into the village. She emerged from the air itself, the heat haze over the summer fields coalescing into her form. Her skin was the rich, deep brown of wet earth after a drought, and her robes were not cloth, but woven sunlight and the intricate, spiraling patterns of ancestral memory. She moved through the silent lanes, and where her feet touched the ground, the dust did not stir, but glowed. The afflicted lay on mats in the longhouse, their breath shallow, their spirits adrift in a gray, formless realm. The breaker stood in the center of them and closed her eyes. She did not chant. She did not rattle a gourd. She simply began to breathe, and the world breathed with her. The air grew heavy, then hot. From the still space around her feet, flames bloomed, not the destructive fire that consumes, but the primal fire that purifies. They swirled around her, golden and hungry, yet they did not burn the reed mats. They fed on the sickness. Luminous particles, like a swarm of golden bees, erupted from her being, swirling into the smoky air, seeking out the stagnant shadows of the malaise and devouring them. Her form seemed to grow, not in size, but in presence. She was a conduit. The heat was the anger of the earth at this disruption. The light was the wisdom of countless healers who had walked this path before her. She was not fighting the sickness, she was gathering it, pulling the invisible threads of despair from the chests of the people, drawing the gloom into herself. The smoke thickened, turning black and oily in the air, the sickness made visible. The golden particles intensified their dance, attacking the darkness, breaking it apart into harmless motes of ash that faded into nothing. A child coughed. A raw, real sound. Then another. An old woman drew a sudden, sharp breath, as if breaking the surface of dark water. Eyes flickered open, blinking against the fading golden light. The flames receded, sinking back into the earth from whence they came. The luminous particles returned to the figure, soaking into her golden robes until they dimmed to a soft, warm glow. The breaker of fever dreams opened her eyes. She swayed for a moment, the weight of the village's pain now a weight within her. It was her way to carry it, to walk it out into the wild places and let the wind scatter it to the four directions. She turned and walked back through the village. And now, where her feet fell, small bright flowers pushed through the packed earth, blooming in her footsteps. She did not look back. The healing was not in the miracle, but in the return to balance. The way of the shaman was not to command, but to connect. To stand in the sacred fire and translate the language of the world back into wholeness.